I am aware that this video idea is very like 2015 core, but I wanted to do a what is in my bag video. Why? Because I carry a lot of fucking shit in my handbag. Everyone who knows me always comments that my bag is so heavy. Here is my bag. I have several designer ones in my car actually, but the reason I have this, it's because it has sections in it and I like being able to find things. There's nothing worse than like putting your AirPods in your handbag and then you can't fucking find them because they've just gone right to the bottom and you're there digging for like 2 weeks. But yeah, I thought this might be interesting just because I carry so much stuff. And we're gonna go through each pocket, shall we? First of all, this very back one. This is what I like to call my medicine pocket. I have ibuprofen just in case. I'm a woman, so of course I've got pads in here. And I also have pile of plasters because I tend to cut my hand open at work a lot. You know, sometimes you give yourself a paper cut or a paper cut on a cardboard box and it hurts. So plasters. Oh, I forgot I had these in here. I forgot I had these. My dad dragged me to a B&Q once, so I picked up some paint samples, not because I'm painting my wall, just because they're great bookmarks. Glad I found those. And then I got excited in Boots and I found these, which I'm dropping everywhere. Oh my gosh, they're going everywhere. Wound cleansing wipes. Just because again, I cut my hand open at work, it just sounded convenient. Now that pocket is quite accessible in that bag, so I just put my lipstick in there because it's just easy to grab. Stay Satin Radical. They don't do this anymore. Get it on eBay. It's really good. I could actually use a bit of a top up. There we go. I should have done that before I started filming, but I was feeling lazy. Now this bag has two kind of main compartments, as you can probably see. We've got this one, which is where I keep all the shit that I'd use on a daily basis, and this one over here that is zipped. Why do I keep it zipped? It's because that has a load of notebooks in it, and I don't always need the notebooks. They're more of a I'm sitting down in spoons and I need them. But you know, the other pocket is for stuff that I'd use on the daily, so we keep this one zipped. More things in here that I completely forgot I had in here. Can you tell that I injured my nails? I have a finger bandage applicator and some medical tape. Why? This is a side note, but as you probably saw in a few of my earlier videos, I had long fucking acrylic talons and I did love them, but I have a job that requires me to work with my hands a bit, and my thumb on my left hand was absolutely fucking killing me, and I was convinced that I must have split the nail underneath because it was hurting so bad. And I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. I want to be able to do things with my hand again. My hand hurts too much. I'm taking them off. And also I'm left-handed, by the way, so it was just really fucking painful. And I took it off and it's actually fine. It was just bruised a bit. I took it off. It was slightly split, a bit discoloured where it had been bruised, and that was it. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but I'm very glad I had them off. But yeah, before I could get them off, I just went to town on the bandages, which is also why I had those wound cleansing wipes. I just went to Boots and piled other stuff in because I was in pain. This is fucking essential. Pack of pens. I did used to have 2 other pens in here, just I had nice fancy pens, but I had 2 and both of them vanished, so I just went and bought a cheap pack of biros because I always want pens in my handbag. Part of it is because what if you bump into a celebrity and you need them to sign an autograph? But I have a lot of notebooks in here, so I need the pens. This back section is a section of notebooks. I have 1, 2, 3. Yes, it sounds insane, doesn't it? 4. I have 4 notebooks and they're all essential, so don't fucking ask me to take any out. Because everyone that sees that I carry around 4 fucking notebooks, they always go, oh, why do you need all those? I need them, okay? I fucking need them. If you watched my previous video, you will... I was talking about some of these, so you might know what they are. This is a sparkly notebook that my mum got me, and I've used a lot of this. Yeah, that's where I'm up to at the minute. All of this is just my writing. This is where I just write kind of paper's falling out. This is where I just kind of write short stories about my own characters. Like, sometimes if I'm just craving a particular character and I don't have any roleplay replies to do for them, I'll just write something in here, and it's all just kind of little self-indulgent writing pieces. So, you know, that always stays in there because you never know. This is a very important book. This is my character book. I will make a video on this one day because I think this is such a good idea. It's numbered. I'm on page 78 at the minute. But this is where if I'm making a character, I'll write the idea in here. I've also got things like old characters, like when I played characters as like a kid, like imaginary games and shit. They're in there, like childhood favourites. Pre-existing characters I just like. Any kind of roles I want to play. I've got general ideas. I've got songs I want to use for inspiration. I've got a massive sheet of names. You know, this is, and also I have all the ideas for characters. Obviously, not all of these have become characters, but some of them have. You know, some of them have. These ideas are really fucking stupid, but yeah, there's a page of childhood favourite characters. It's so convenient because if I somehow come up with a character idea while I'm out and about, I've got little word clouds, brainstormy things, and if, no stealing my ideas, but if I have an idea or an inspiration for a character while I'm out, I can just jot it down in here. Like the other day I was at my grandparents' house and that a name got brought up in conversation and I thought it was a nice name, so I just quickly wrote it down in here. Convenient. The next thing, again, I was talking about this in my previous video, the little tiny Mary book. The reason I have 10 of these because I bought them on Amazon for university years ago when I was in university and I thought they were bigger than they actually were. I expected them to be a lot bigger, but they obviously were not, so I now use it for Mary. I've got like a timeline in here, I've got general shit, you know, I've, you know, exciting things. I have that. This book. This is the best one. Well, it is to me. This is my Amanda book. Get ready. I have not one, but two hand-signed Amanda signatures. It wasn't me that got these hand-signed. I fucking wish it was me. I just ordered them off eBay, but I also have a signed thing in here from Ginny Lemon, the drag queen, as you do. I also have my original Amanda list, because this was the first one I ever made, but then I'll take it out for demonstrative purposes. I needed to update it, and also, nostalgia. I referred to it so much that it started splitting down the middle and I had to sellotape it back together. So I decided to retire that. And I also have my second Amanda list in here. This is all folded up. This was the list that I used. It's like 4 pages, it's very long. But this is the list that I used before I made the book. This book isn't finished, but what it has is it has the timeline in it. This is what I was talking about I was talking about it in some video, but this is where I have the timeline. It's all handwritten. It's the most extensive timeline of her entire life, literally anywhere. There's nothing like this on the internet. This is all research. Look at all these pages, and it's obviously currently updated. I've got some pages left. I also have other stuff in here. This is a guide I made. Can you tell I'm autistic? On how to identify a picture of her, like what year it is, because give me any picture, I can tell you what year it was taken, and I wrote down like a guide of like how to do it. Just for fun, you know. And I'm gonna add other stuff in here, but that's what I have in here so far. This has been a tour of my Amanda book. Now this last section, this bit that remains open, this is the most hectic bit, because this is the bit that I, you know, let's reposition this camera, there we go, that I actually use on a daily basis. Like, this is where I actually shove the shit that I need. So let's just go through this, shall we? Thing number 1. Reusable straws. The reason I use reusable straws is not because of the environment. I don't really care. It's because I wear lipstick and I don't like drinking out of cans without a straws because I don't know, I can't do it, it's weird. So, pack of reusable straws. My purse, I'm not opening that because it's got all my fucking details in it. I don't know why I have this. This is an empty case for some glasses that are currently on my fucking head. So why that's in there, we do not know. Body spray. I feel like every girl has a body spray in their handbag. But this isn't actually what it says it is. What it was is I had a lot of the, you know, the mini bottles that are like that big. I had like 17,000 of those. So instead of carrying around lots of tiny bottles, I just decided to mix it all into one. So this is like 17 different things in one. I'm just that good. This is, it smells very nice. It is a, it's a dupe of a men's cologne that I got from the Northern Quarter in Manchester. Very cheap, but it's very good. It came in like a rollerball thing and I didn't like it, so I just bought like 7 and mixed them all into this. I'm evidently running out, but yeah, it looks like drugs because it's just some label, but there we go. Deodorant. Yes, this is Lynx Africa because I use Lynx, fucking sue me. But I feel like I just want deodorant in my handbag. What if I get sweaty? Then I have a solution. See? Umbrella. This one is very broken, but I don't feel like buying another one, so. Broken umbrella. This is something I haven't used in a while. But I thought it was convenient. I found it in Asda and got excited. It's a tiny, tiny got to be glued. I actually kind of try to avoid using hairspray on my hair because I don't like the texture it gives your hair. But I have one of these just in case I need it. And then, one of the final things I have, this and obviously a brush to go with it. I'm evidently running out. It is my Magic Minerals because I use Magic Minerals every day over my foundation. But if I blow my nose, my foundation will come off my nose and it'll look weird. So I have this to literally powder my nose. If I ever tell you I'm going to powder my nose, I'm not using a metaphor that I'm taking a shit. I mean, I'm actually going to powder my nose. And when you get Magic Minerals, you'll know this. They always come with a brush and I've got like 2,000 of these. So the brush that goes with it. And that, believe it or not, is everything in my handbag. Obviously I have other things in it like my keys, which I'm not going to show, but I have my keys in there, which are very fucking giant because I've got a lot of keys on it. I also have my phone, which I'm recording on, and I'll have my AirPods in there, but I normally charge my AirPods in my car and I just forgot that they were in there, so they're currently in my car. But that is everything in my handbag. Someone recommend me a good handbag because, you know, this is a decent size and I'm able to do that. But you know, I like designer bags. I like it when you go to TK Maxx and you find like a good designer bag that's really cheap. I dive on those. I've got one that's Versace that I got, but it's one of those ones that's like a giant bucket. And if you have a giant bucket bag, then nothing ever comes out of it because there's no sections. If you want something in there and you can't immediately find it, you're just pretty much fucked, aren't you? So I was about pretty much finished editing that video and I realised I never filmed an outro because I'm obviously very intelligent, but I'm shit at outros anyway, so I could have just left it, but whatever. Tell me if you've got plenty of crap like this in your handbag. Tell me if you think all this is essential, because to me this is all top tier, I need this every day shit, but other people might think I'm fucking crazy. But anyway, tell me if you also carry around 4 notebooks, you know. Tell me what you want to see next, because I'm making a lot of self-indulgent videos at the minute and I'm enjoying it. But if people have recommendations, I will do them. But yeah, subscribe, like, fuck off, bye.